everybody, welcome to another Small LOTRO Adventures. With me, Lizzy, Bingo and...
Lilikate Buggins. Hello everybody.
And she was just blah blah blahing.
Oh.
I have learned a little more about the settlement of LOTRO.
Shall I?
Oh, why don't you introduce what today's chapter's called?
So today is Treasure Lost, Treasure Found. I have learned a little more about the settlement of LOTRO since we spoke with Humphrey Rumming there on our last visit. It is home to folk from many different Dunlending tribes, and they do not always see eye to eye. Perhaps we can be better teach them to get along. Lilikate, do you mind asking Theodore if he thinks this is a good route for us to take? He and Haley passed through there and their way south. I would ask him myself, but there seems to be quite occupied with his own thoughts at the moment. Talk to Theodore Gorse in Overarding in Dunman. He's right there.
Oh, he spoke so much last time. I'm a bit scared about doing this.
Yeah, he's a chatterbox.
Yes? Huh? What is it? I am sorry. I was not listening.
Theodore jumps when you speak to him, as if he was startled out of some reverie by your words. Yes. What is it, Lilikate? I am sorry, I was not listening. You ask Theodore what he thinks of Bingo's plan to begin the northward journey in LOTRO, and he shrugs. Yes, it seems fine to me. It makes no difference to me where we begin. Your fortune will follow us wherever we go, unless we do something about it. Lead the way, and I will meet you in LOTRO. And off we go to LOTRO.
At least he didn't speak too much this time.
It wasn't like reams and reams and reams of just complaining and moaning about the weather and his bad luck.
Blah, blah, blah. I don't care about what you say. Help! Get me out of here.
So, we're back in LOTRO because it just took me a port and a jump. Now we need to find Bingo. Oh, that way, look. Find Bingo. There he is up there.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Exactamore.
Exactamore.
Okay, are you going to read Bingo?
Do you want to read him?
Oh, it's your turn.
Okay. I do Bingo.
Here we are, here we are.
Here we are, here we are. I am pleased to see Humphrey is still here. And I'm even more pleased that he has not fashioned another riddle for us. A riddle for us. If he sent us back to Avardin one more time.
I'm making throttling
Thankfully,
motions.
he is riddle-free for the moment, but have you seen Theodore lately? I must say that I haven't seen him since we arrived at LOTRO, but I am not sure exactly when I saw him last. Perhaps Haley knows where he has gone. Talk to Haley, Sweet in LOTRO.
Meadow Sweet.
Now that you mention it, I have not seen Theodore for a while now.
I know he was with us when we arrived in LOTRO, but now he seems to have gotten himself lost. That is so typical, Lilikate.
Really?
Perhaps we should look for him. If you search a few of the likely spots around LOTRO, we may find some clue to his whereabouts. Knowing Theodore, he's probably gone off in whatever direction will cause us the most trouble. So we've got to search these different places, which is easy enough to do and shan't take too much time. Okay, up we go.
My goodness, Theodore's a very naughty boy.
Theodore.
Oh man, really?
He's a grown-up, isn't he?
grown-ups. No offence, but grown-ups halfway room.
Grown-ups are what?
Nothing.
Grown-ups
Seriously.
are failing somehow.
No, I didn't say failing.
Ah. Wind sweeps past the buildings of Upper Galtref, but there's no sign of Theodore. Search the skirmish camp. Oops.
Silly Theodore.
So, I hosted the Blue Theatre Song Contest yesterday and it was brilliant. We had
Excellent to all the people who were there.
we had 8 bands competing for the awards and all of them brought wonderful arrangements for everybody. And
Excellent bands. What were the names of the bands?
we had 8. So we started off with Let's Chant of Fables,
Let's check the fables.
and then we had
Rolling Kegs.
the
Very
Anjun
nice.
Ensemble.
Hey, I want to read them.
Oh, you're going to read them because I've written them down.
So, let's check this.
Let's Chant of Fables. It's song stories.
So, let's chant the fables. You did What's this?
You can't read my notes about what the bands did. Just read the names and leave out my notations
Okay,
and
but can I
review
always say
reminders.
excellent or good?
They're all excellent. Go on.
So next were the Rolling Kegs. Good. The
Hang on.
Enedwaith
The
Assemble.
skirmish camp is full of activity, but there's no sign of Theodore.
Oh my. He must have put himself in the, I don't know, in the dumb lands. Next were the instant play.
Instant play.
Next, the Pale Riders. Good. The Red Gas Pipe. That's a band that you play for.
Every now and again, yeah, I'm a guest performer.
Well, that's nice of you.
I didn't
The
play with them
tiny-
yesterday.
The Tiny Duo.
Which was a tiny solo with a froggy friend, and they must have been the cutest band.
Pomeranian.
Yeah, I can't pronounce that band's name either, but funnily enough,
I can't even read it.
they did really well.
There's a piece of paper here that's not used.
This mummy's paper for mummy's note taking.
So,
Okay, we're in the farms. Cows graze outside Galtraf, but there's no sign of Theodore. Well, I'm going to cheat and just hop back up there by port and then run down the other side, which is where the other location is. So, I've got the voting there on a piece of paper, but that's going to be part of my review that I'm going to write up. That's why I've got notes.
So you did quite good, all the bands that played.
All the bands did excellent. The quality was really high. It was really difficult to choose. In fact, I think
Who are the leaders?
I gave a similar opinion
Don't
for
say
different
something.
reasons to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the bands. So, any of them could have carried away the song award as far as I'm concerned. Because they were all wonderful for different reasons. Which way are we going, Liz?
I don't know, you're the one that's steering.
What have you been doing then? Why don't you tell everybody about your recita or whatever it's called?
It's called a play.
Yeah, but it's not called that in Italian, is it?
No.
It's called a recita. Is it not?
The right
I've been
pronounce-
practicing how to say recita all week so I can say it.
The real pronunciation is recita.
Oh, there you go. Look, there's no sign of Theodore at the Western Gate. No sign of Theodore at the Western Gate.
Oh boy,
So
he's
we've run all the
nowhere.
way around Galtref without actually
Finding Theodore.
doing anything apart from running around Galtref. Let me put on my super run speed.
Yeah, let's just hop on the war seed, please.
No, I can't do with war steeds. It just goes crazy. Which is why you love it.
It goes crazy. Well, I like a war seed if it goes
Percival
not
Swift
bad.
just runs through all kind of walls and fences.
What? He's quite funny.
He is very funny, but he's uncontrollable.
Except if you put him a low speed, which would be quite boring. I like it when he goes not
Or
that.
even if you walk everywhere, he's still uncontrollable. Look at these balls.
He's uncontrollable because he's a war steed.
So yeah, we did that. I'm going to write a review of that for...
Mum, when are we going to say the votes for all the bands? What's behind
Well,
this?
no, because that's going to be in my review. So that's why I'm not mentioning anything that's on that piece of paper, because it's not for now. It's for Mummy's review that she's going to write.
Which will be?
Hopefully I wish to publish it on Tuesday when I'm telling
Something had
everybody.
been troubling me, and I finally realized what it was.
Okay.
Shall I?
Would you like to?
Do you want to?
I'll go on you.
Okay.
Start from there.
Lilikate.
I'll go on then.
Oh, yes. But I had not been able to put the worry into words while you were looking for Theodore.
Oh, come on, read it properly instead of...
What?
What? You start reading it as if you're trying to announce it, and then you mumble, and nobody's interested in mumbling. So speak clearly.
Okay, but you're squishing my arm.
Oh,
then.
sorry about... I'll squish your arm. There you go. Go from while.
While you were looking for Theodore, I finally realized what it was. I looked through my possessions for the Rothstone and golden necklace you put into my keeping in Eregion. Eregion. What's a strange name? But I cannot find it anywhere. Theodore has taken it. I do not know for what purpose he has stolen the Rothstone, but I do not know that he blames it for his misfortune. He thinks has befallen us, but has he gone with it?
Okay, now you did so far until you got to here. But I do know that he blames it for the misfortune he thinks has befallen us. Where has he gone with it? Humphrey Rumming coughs with embarrassment and tries to get your attention. I bet he sold it to Humphrey Rumming.
This is a little embarrassing.
Indeed. I would have said something before, but I was very busy with my own affairs, and you did not ask, so I figured all was done with your knowledge and approval. I am sorry to learn that was not the case. You see, your friend Theodore purchased a number of treasure maps from me some days ago, and I understand that he made use of all but one of them to no avail. There was no treasure at any location he searched. Quite a pity for a treasure seeker. Mere hours ago he asked me about the last of the maps, and I assured him that there should be quite a collection of treasure there, given the nature of that spot. Well, he got a funny sort of look in his eye and said, "What's one more treasure added to the pile?" I see now that he had designs on returning a treasure rather than obtaining one. You want to know where the last treasure map points? Did I not say it guides adventurers to the lair of a dragon in Throscombe? No, not Throscombe.
I knew he was going to get into trouble.
Somewhere dangerous as always. Want to
This
read
is
Bingo?
terrible.
You read the first one and then I'll do that one, yeah?
This is terrible, Lilikate. Theodore thinks this treasure has caused him ill fortune, and he has gone to the lair of a dragon in order to be rid of it. He is going to find no end of ill fortune there, and he will be cause of it.
He will be. Bingo shakes with nervousness, and you are reminded of how he quaked with fear on the slopes above Hellegrod, when Spalvey said that a dragon had once lived there. Now, many months later, and hundreds of miles further on, Bingo closes his eyes and clenches his fists. When he opens his eyes again a moment later, his jaw is set and his shaking has stopped. Ooh.
We have to stop him, Lilikate. I am not going to let some dragon put an end to Theodore's story. no matter how much he might deserve to be walking right into its waiting jaws.
We've done this.
We have to talk to some hobbit sense.
No, we have to talk some hobbit sense.
We have to talk some hobbit sense into him. Hobbit sense?
Yeah.
He's a human, silly.
Well, he needs some hobbit sense by the sounds of things.
Yep, because we're hobbits and we're smart.
Go on then.
Where are they?
Let me know.
Let me know when you are ready, and we'll go to the dragon's lair together. This dragon will not know what to make of two hobbits such as ourselves, Lilikate. I do not know what to make of us myself.
Talk to Bingo and Galtrev and... Oh no!
Idiots!
Let us go find our friend. No dragon will stand in our way.
This is a solo quest and cannot be
Completed?
with a fellowship.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
We're not in a
We're
fellowship.
killed.
We're not in a fellowship.
Theodore!
I've got a feeling we're going into a whole heap of trouble. Oh,
Theodore, you're bringing us into trouble, you silly
and that
kid.
trouble is
Did
in the
Theodore
shape of a
Gorse
dragon.
come this way? And if he did, can you and Bingo bring him to safety?
Oh dear.
Oh, great. Dead we
Talk to
are.
Bingo in Drygotch's lair.
Oh, great. Now we're dead.
Oh dear. Look at this poor fellow. This
Tell
is
me
not a
about his
safe
kid.
place at all, Lilikate.
Told ya.
It seems burglars have come in here from time to time, and any that did not fall to prey. Oh, so I've read that wrong now. And any that did not fall prey to the dragon's fire may have met their ends at the hands of those who they brought with them. When treasure is involved, good friends can become enemies over the distribution of even a single coin. But it is the dragon we should worry about for now.
Yeah, dragons want their gold.
I think you should stay up here. She's talking to Hayley to see if Theodore comes this way. Well, let's walk.
Oh, great. Now we're dead.
Aye.
And by the way,
It
why
could
would...
be that he has not arrived yet. Lilikate and I will see if he's already inside. This way, Lilikate. This is really not a good idea. Look out, this place is full of bugs. Oh look, he's actually beating them up.
Good Bingo! Bingo, hurry up.
He wouldn't do this when we started, would he? He'd be too scared.
Yes, but they've seen us fight.
He's all
as
brave.
well. He's brave because he's saving Theodore.
Well done, Bingo.
And also, he might see us battling usually.
Look at
so
all this treasure, but there's so many bodies too, we're going to have to break into a run to catch up with him.
I think you'll have to go into the wall, Steve, to get to him.
Watch your step here, Lilikate. I
What?
wonder if he'll swim now. Yeah, I kind of fell down that.
That's why. Said,
More
watch.
bugs. Oh,
Luckily, Bingo has a sword.
no, what's the supervisor? Oh, I need some thingy delay on my...
What's a thingy delay?
It stops the explanations of these icons coming up too quickly. Okay,
Mum, I think that you shouldn't even enter into a dragon's lair.
I hope Theodore is alright. He is a likeable fellow in his own way.
Mum, why do dragons need all that gold?
That is a very good question.
To buy some spicy
I do not
chicken
know.
legs?
These bugs are getting larger.
Telling me.
But look how brave Bingo is now.
Yes,
He's really brave.
he's been watching us. He's been watching us do it.
That one was pretty scary. Do you think the dragon will be that big? Bingo, the dragon is going to be huge. Watch your footing again, Lilikate. It's pretty steep.
Mum, I didn't mean walk.
Get ready.
He's even using karate moves. Sounds.
Yeah, he's pretty darn good, isn't he?
He's only seen us fight, so he's fighting And plus he's being paid because he's saving Theodore.
He's found his brave self.
Mum,
Mhm.
why would dragons want all this gold to buy some...
Your luck has helped so far. The dragon is asleep. Oh my. Oh dear.
That's ginormous!
It is a little bit big. Should we go home now?
Yes, please.
I could put us out. Oh look, Haley. I see Theodore. Theodore is down there on the far side of the dragon. I could not wait any longer, Lilikate. And it is a good thing I followed when I did, for you seem to have no way of descending from this ledge to the floor of the lair. How can you rescue Theodore if you cannot get down to him? Well, I have a coil of rope. I will tie it to the rock up here, and we can descend to the floor of the lair to save Theodore. We will have to be very, very quiet, so use caution. Now let me tie this rope. Bingo must not be defeated. I'm scared now.
You're scared?
I'm scared. Bingo can't be killed. Okay.
Be careful.
Let's read this.
Bingo's voice is a little more than a whisper. Walk with care, Lilikate. We do not want to wake this dragon. We're going to be kicking
What
coins.
is too noisy?
Maybe the coins are the ways the dragon can protect himself. Bingo, stop walking! Bingo, stop walking! Mom, the dragon can't hear us. Hello? Mom, we don't have to be quiet. Mom, don't be silly.
Hello there, friends. Oh my. Sorry. I will whisper. Shh. Okay, now I'm going to speak up just so that the people don't have to put up with whispering while we're doing the podcast. Theodore does his best to whisper. The Rothstone will be safe here, Lilikate. May it give this dragon all the misfortune it can produce, and leave me and Haley alone. It's a funny thing, but I look around at all this treasure and I find that I don't desire even the smallest portion of it. Perhaps I'm done being a treasure seeker after all. You did not need to come in after me, but I am touched all the same. I surrendered one treasure, but I found another. I found another treasure all the same. What good friends I have. We shall make for the exit before this creature wakes. Though I know when I wake in the morning, the first thing I want to have is a snack.
Let's just get out of here.
Let's go, my friends, and quietly. Whoa! Uh-oh.
Cowards, stand and fight me!
Dragon talks. Well, that was close.
Hey, it's my turn.
Oh, go on then.
Well, that was close. Still, everything turned out to be alright, did it not? And I am glad to be rid of the Rothstone. So what shall we do next? Next, my adventurous friends, Theodore Gorse is ready for anything. Oh, now he's acting like Githarog.
There's fire coming out.
Come out, vermin! Face the fires of your ruin!
No thanks.
No thank you. I say we get out of here right now.
Me too.
That's an excellent idea.
Thanks. Well,
Is
this
that
time...
a village down there across the plain? Let us head for it once and leave this dragon behind.
Yes, please. And you forgot one word. You forgot behind us.
Oh, sorry. Thanks for pointing that out, Liz.
At least I said so.
Where we at?
Phew, at least we got far
Man
away
laying.
from that dragon. Yikes.
We are... Oh, we're all the way over here.
You were far.
Oh, look, it's a friendly dwarf. Bonjour. The mountain clouds, that's a Russian one. Hello.
But bonjour is hello,
Hello
in
in French.
French.
Yeah.
I am sorry to have caused you trouble, but I am glad to be rid of the rust stone.
In fact, it seems to me that our fortunes are already beginning to turn around. After all, I could have been devoured by that dragon or roasted to a crisp, and neither of those things happened. Perhaps I should not be a treasure seeker after all. I think I might be more of a daring dragon dancer. What do you think? I'm only teasing Lilikate. Tell Hayley not to look so cross with me. Hayley scowls at Theodore but cannot maintain the expression for long.
Thank you for rescuing Theodore from himself.
Lilikate, I am very grateful to have met you and Bingo. And Theodore should be grateful for it as well. I do not think I would have had the patience to drag the purple bed full
He's insulting him. She's saying, drag this purple garbed fool.
from too many more dangers of his own making. Let us just hope the rest of our northward the journey is quieter and less eventful.
It's not Enedwaith, it's Hayley. She comes from Bree. She speaks like, oh, I love to do some farming today. Ooh, get off my land, that type of thing. Anyway,
That's a bit like I will.
well, she's Hayley Meadowsweet. She comes from Bree, doesn't she? She's got a Bree-ish name.
What a day this has been.
Indeed.
Come on, read
I
it.
will need to spend time coming up with the perfect way to describe that dragon. He was very impressive. I am glad I was able to see him, but I'm even more glad that I was able to leave his lair without singeing the hair on my toes. I much preferred my encounter with the green dragon of Bywater to the black dragon of Thor's Combe, Lilikate. Let us have no more dragons on this journey.
Well, yeah.
After you complete the quest, Bartleby will arrive in the centre of lunch in Enedwaith. Next week,
Hey! Full course, of course. Ha ha! What a
recommended level
39. Come on. where's the
39. You just
93.
yeah, you just read that backwards. I do that all the time. Oh, wait, did you see how many points we've got for that?
Oh my gosh.
We're known as Lilikate Danger Defier.
Danger
I
Defier.
kind of like that. We got, look, 17,000 XP
Oh my
and
goodness.
18,000 item XP. Well, because I still think I'm 103. I've not
Yes. Yes,
Max
you
to
are.
cap.
You're still 103, Mum.
Shall we find our good old chummy, Bert Bartleby?
Yes, our good Bertie.
One of those brothers with the jollies. Oh, what have we got here? Title awarded.
No.
Pardon me. Danger Defier. We got some points. We got a deed to do with
No thanks.
Oh, with the dragon. I thought it was broken. That one. Maybe they fixed it. They probably fixed it years ago, and I'm just not up with the raids and instances. Maybe.
I just
Do you
say
think he might be
something?
by the stable and we've come too far?
Mum, can I just say something?
Yeah.
Why would a dragon need so much gold
To sleep on.
to sleep on?
Yeah.
Gold's uncomfy to sleep on.
Well, not for a dragon.
Maybe he needs to buy...
Oh, look. There's that.
Mum!
Chums. Should we get a...
Speaking.
Maybe he needs to buy what, child?
Maybe he needs to buy spicy chicken legs.
I'm gonna... Oh.
Ah, he needs spicy chicken legs to eat.
Spicy chicken legs to eat.
Ah.
Oh, I'm up for it if you are. I'm just going to change the
So-
graphics settings and...
Mum, what would it be like if you had melted ice cream and there was an ice dragon that blew it on your
If
ice
you
cream.
already had the melted ice cream and a dragon blew on your melted ice cream,
It turned back into its ice cream self.
no, it wouldn't.
Yes, it
An
would.
ice dragon, maybe, but I don't think that would work quite.
What if there was an
effectively.
ice cream dragon and your ice cream was all melted?
An
and
ice
the
cream dragon? How
and
would
the ice and the dragon breathed ice cream back onto your cone and you ate it all up. Thanks.
I got a feeling we're delving into the realms of Emily's Christmas wishes.
Come on, I want an ice cream.
You want a dragon who breathes ice cream?
Come on. Who wouldn't want
What
that?
flavour would it be?
It'd be all sorts of flavours.
What you could choose?
Yep.
Like you could get a pet chocolate ice cream dragon, and you could get a pet whatever ice cream dragon that you wanted. Now I've got a feeling that the
Who
video.
doesn't want that?
I've collected
empty
many
ice
fine
cream.
items during my
I've got a
travels.
feeling that coin floor. That's interesting. I've got a
Coin floor.
feeling that our video
We're
may have
rich.
stopped.
Yes, William's cub. William's cub. Yes, William cub. William's cub. I want William's cub. I want William's cub.
Coin floor looks interesting. Okay,
No,
we
not
want
coin
to
floor.
find this little chap, don't we? Or chap, I don't know how to work my stuff. Let's chill.
William's
Pets,
cub.
pets, 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 more pets.
No, the ones that we want
Um,
yet. William's cub. Why does it have a face
Why
on
is
the
it-
horse?
Yeah, why is it a horse? I think they got that one modelled up. So,
Oh, who cares? I just hope it's a cub.
let's have a look. Let's just get rid of all my bags. I don't know why I've got every single bag open. You have acquired the Williams Cub skill. Hello.
Hey. Who is it? Which one is it? Oh,
He's called Scritches.
Why, that's William Jr.
Should we recall him Willem Jr.?
Yes. William's boy.
Okay, I've got to remember how to do this because I don't remember. See pet.
Rename William Jr.
See if it works.
William,
Oh, well, it can just be Willem then, can't it?
William Jr.
But I did put. Maybe you have to put no space and then Junior.
Oh, who cares?
What do you think?
Yay, we got a links to follow us now. Come on, follow us, little Linksy. He's fast in those.
He's quite bouncy, isn't he?
Well, he's a small little cub.
Do we like him?
Yes. If next week we get Wendy Jr., I would be
I
so
don't-
happy.
I don't think it gives us two. You can only have one character.
Well, unless we have a Lynx, I'm happy. And we could poof him up. And we could poof Willem's cub up to behind us of Willem. Wow, Willem Whisker followed us.
Poof. Anyway,
Well, make him appear.
we're happy. We've got our own Willem. And we've finished the story.
So the family is Willem Whisker, Wendy Whisker, next going down to Wendy Whisker, Junior, of course, then Willem Junior Whisker, then to Clara, Tara, and Tara.
Have you got any
Ah.
announcements that you'd like to share with all of our lovely audience?
Nah.
I have. During June, the Ninny Hammers are still going to play their weekly concerts. But in July, we're actually not going to play our weekly concerts because we're going to... we don't want to play opposing some of the Weatherstop Concert Series bands. And I want to go to those concerts anyway. So, the Ninny Hammers are going to have a holiday in July.
Okay.
But, and here's the announcement I wanted to make that I've tried to make 4 or 5 times and edited out.
50,000
Can you
times.
stop moving the chair, please? Kind of lumps and bumps. Okay, so while I'm not going to be posting Ninnyhammers weekly, I will be composing some more arrangements of classical music, hopefully for 24 parts. And I want to, when Weatherstock's finished the week after, on the 30th of July, host a concert of classical music with a full raid. And I'm looking for musicians who would like to join us to play in this full raid. At the moment we have 7 musicians who have signed up, and as I said, we only have places for 24 people. So
24?
yeah,
That's how many clowns can fit in a small little clown car.
is it?
Yep.
So if you want to play in the orchestral equivalent of clowns in the clown car, then contact me in the usual methods,
Clowns in the clown car.
and we will hopefully get together and make some beautiful music.
I don't think they're hurting.
That tickled Lizzie's ribs. Okay, so from Lizzie and from me and from Willem's Cub, yeah, we're going to have to change his name because Willem's Cub. I don't know, that works.
Come on, Willem, Whisker.
Shall I try to do Willem Jr. and just not have a space? Okay, see pet, rename, space, it's not pets, rename, with ILLEMJ. See if that works. Yes! Okay, so from Lizzie
Junior.
and from me, Lilikate, and from this lovely view of LOTRO
Yeah, you're Willem Cub.
and Enedwaith, it's goodbye.
Bye, see you tomorrow.
I said Willem Jr. What? We're not coming back tomorrow.
Just kidding, next Wednesday.
In fact, it's Sunday today, so we're very late. So I may actually
It's our fault.
publish this one with next week's. I'm not sure yet. So yeah, we're a week late anyway because we was busy, weren't we?
I wasn't busy.
You was busy doing the recital, and I was busy preparing for the Blue Kids Song Contest, which was brilliant.
Right.
It was.
It's called a play.
Bye everybody.
Bye, see you next Wednesday.
I hate it
don't
when
know
she
when
does
you're
blah. You're going to have to think of something else to say as a sign out than bye. Cheerio. Oh, should we
Come
do
on,
a
it's
wave?
funny when
I've
they
got a
say
wave. Should we see what I've got? Oh,
You don't
that was a
read.
focus.
You should have done
Ooh, I camouflage. I thought I had some,
camouflage.
yeah,
I can still see you moving.
I know.
I
So
can see your shadow.
can you see me sneaky kissing you?
Yeah, I can totally see
Let's
you.
leave it on a spin then. And he's got fleas.
No, he doesn't.
He does look, he's just scratched.
He's scratching because he's
And now we're the wrong way round, look. Oh, that's the end of our show.
Bye, see you tomorrow. I don't know when I come back.
Oh, you're just going to have to say goodbye.